good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Pitchfork Show on KCOG Centerville, live for your local Hy-Vee store. I'm Russ W. Ocker. Along with me tonight, as always, is the Hall of Famer Chadley Koestner and Mr. Josh Bryson. Guys, it is a big, big show. We've been talking about this for a few weeks, and tonight's the night that we have a first of its kind here on the Pitchfork Show. We are having a draft live on the show tonight.
Do we have the Russ Ocker mock draft in the paper anywhere?
I guess we'll take a look at this. You guys had a chance.
Yeah.
Well, you guys have had a chance to look at the list. I'm going to hand them back to you, and after the break, you can kind of tell me who's on your big board, who you think has a chance to make some noise, and who you like, and all that stuff. Coming up on February 23rd. Now, help us spread the word. It's going to be a fun evening. It's the Scarlet and Black Faculty All-Star Basketball Game. Any school employee is eligible. Teachers, support staff, principals, coaches, all eligible to come out. The goal is that the kids will have fun watching, some of the folks who impact their lives on a daily basis get out there and possibly pull some muscles or see what they're made of.
I think that's what they're looking for. Someone to fall down. Turn an ankle. Looking for a rack. Right. Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
So we have 22 people, I believe, or 20, 23.
Because the co-op,
Yep.
we have
23 people signed up. Some are more enthused than others about it, but we will hold the draft tonight. The way it's going to work is on Thursday, February 23rd. We'll have a high school three-point shootout at 6 o'clock. Any winter sports athlete is eligible to participate in that. And then after that is the faculty all-star game. So it'll start at around 7:15, somewhere in there. It's a fundraiser for the sophomore class, and we've already got a number of fine sponsors for this event. Each quarter will be sponsored. The three-point contest is sponsored by the Pitchfork Show. So the Pitchfork Show putting on the three-point contest. And then another thing that night we will have first come, first serve, 10 wonderful baked treats, pies, that sort of stuff. And they're going to be $25 a piece. So it's not auction. $25 a piece, first come, first serve. So we got some great stuff coming from Savannah Doherty, which she is a kind of a protege, or what do you call that one? Somebody's savant. Yeah, I mean, when it comes to baking, she's just a sophomore, but she is a tremendous baker. Jill, prodigy, that's what I'm looking for.
That's a lot of big words. I'm going to need to get my dictionary out.
Jill Sent's bringing some stuff. My mother is putting up a coconut cream pie and a chocolate pie, but it'll be one. First come, first serve, $25 there. So you have that opportunity as well. But then the game should be a whole lot of fun. Coach Kavakovich will coach one team. Coach Krusich will coach the other. And we're going to draft those teams tonight, the people that signed up. The winning team gets their name on the wall all year at the high school. So they've got the bragging rights. And it's one team will wear the scarlet, the other the black. And that draft is tonight, a little after 6:30. So we're looking very much forward to that. It should be a whole lot of fun. And Rich Parker, the athletic director, was going to kind of be our commissioner of the draft, but he couldn't be here. So Josh Bryce will be overseeing that. He will be the one coming to the microphone and announcing who is the first pick. We'll have the first 3 or 4 rounds live as they're selected, and then after that, we'll put Bryce back in the corner with these guys, let them do their thing, and we'll come back then and read the teams for next Thursday night. Big game. Chad, you and Bryce both signed up. I know you've been down and shot a few baskets. Bryce, have you done anything to get yourself ready to go?
I have. I've been stretching for the past week and hoping that another week, a day of stretching will make sure that I don't injure myself greatly.
All right, well, we're going to grab a break. We'll come back with more after this on Hy-Vee.
When it comes to menswear, nobody does it better than Jim Ireland Menswear on the south side of the Centerville Square. Whether you need a new suit to look your best for that next business meeting or a new golf shirt to look your best for that next business meeting, Jim Ireland Menswear on the south side of the Centerville Square can help. And remember, wedding season is just around the corner. For all your tuxedo needs, stop by Jim Ireland Menswear on the south side of the Centerville Square. From business to casual, from head to toe, Jim Ireland Menswear. We've got you covered.
When it's time for new flooring in your home, be sure to check out J&L Flooring in Centerville. We are a family business where honesty and integrity come first. Whether you are looking for carpet, vinyl, or hardwood, tile, laminate, or luxury vinyl planks, you are always assured to get top quality products at affordable prices. We feature the latest in flooring trends and financing is available. Give us a call today at 856-6331 to schedule an appointment. Ask about our new mobile showroom. For those with busy schedules, we bring the showroom to you.
There's no place like home, and there's no place like Northside Insurance to insure your home. We're your hometown insurance agency, which means we know you by name and will take time to understand your insurance needs. We can also help with your other insurance, such as auto, boat, farm, and business. Together with Allied Insurance, we'll design the insurance package that fits your needs. Call us today at 856-3333.
Quote to claim, we take care of you. Northside Insurance.
Founded in 1864, the Daily Iowegian is one of the oldest businesses in Centerville. Keep up on local news, sports, and all community events by reading the Daily Iowegian. You'll also find them online at dailyiwegian.com. That's dailyiwegian.com, where you'll find the latest in local news and much more. Subscribe today by calling 856-6336. That's 856-6336. The Daily Iowegian, the newspaper that cares about Appalachia County.
You're listening to The Fitch on KCOG Centerville. Coming up in just a few moments, Coach Matt Johnson is going to talk Big Red Wrestling. Caden Kosrich is off to the state tournament. Coach will tell us about that. We'll look at his matchup as he has Sage Walker, another freshman. Looks like on paper a pretty good matchup. Caden is 41-6. Sage Walker is 44-7. So just looking at the records, a pretty good matchup. But right now we're going to go to the to Chad and Josh's big board. We're having a little trouble with Josh's mic before the break, but Josh, we were asking you about whether or not you've been doing anything to get ready for the faculty game. As, of course, you're one of the football coaches up in the booth this year, and that made you eligible to get out there and play. And so what, you've been stretching a little bit?
Yeah, I've been stretching a little bit. I've been trying to, get a little cardio going so I don't have a heart attack. Part of that one. I mean, it's been a while since I shot a basketball, so we'll see what happens.
All right, and before we get going on you guys' big board, let's take a look at what's going on with Hy-Vee, the folks to make the show go. What do you got going on?
Well, we got a great 4-day sale. It starts today and goes through Saturday. We've got a lot of great items in there. We have Hy-Vee chicken noodle or tomato soup, just 29 cents, and that's limit 12. Hy-Vee 18-count large eggs, just $1.29. Hy-Vee yogurt, 6 ounce, just 2 for 88 cents. From the kitchen, we have our 12-inch take and bake pizzas for just $5. We also have in the meat department Frick's bone-in ham portions, just 99 cents a pound. From our bakery, we have jumbo wild blueberry muffins in a 4-count package for just $4.99 with a 5-cent fuel saver. Back in the produce department, we have a 10-pound bag of russet potatoes for just $2.48, and Hy-Vee frozen vegetable select varieties are just 77 cents each.
And I received word from you earlier that I still have not won a single thing.
But we still have 6 weeks to go, so don't give up hope. It's a long way to go. Don't give up hope.
Would
you rather win a $100 gift card or maybe just win that $10,000?
Well, that would be great. The $10,000 would be great. But, I don't know. 100 along the way. If I win 100, am I knowledgeable?
You are absolutely. You can actually win. You can win every week. Every week they go back in, you're eligible to win a $100 gift card per week. We've actually had one back-to-back winner.
Well, that's what I want to do. I want to win every week.
Well, you haven't yet. Yeah, so I'll make a couple phone calls. See if I can get that going.
I appreciate that. All right, let's take a look at you guys' big board. Big draft coming up a little after 6:30 tonight. You've had a chance to look at some of the names. We did confirm that Matt Johnson, who I had on the list, is confirming that he will be involved. Some research shows that he played a little hoops on the side in his college days. Might be a sleeper there, but Chad, who do you have? Who's some of the top picks you think that you'll see in the draft today?
Well, the names that kind of jump off the page for me, Brendan Tubaugh. I mean, granted, he says he's not the basketball player he once was, but him and Michael Koestner, and then the name, the sleeper that probably does jump off the page the most, Jason Reed. I mean, you got to go with the former wrestler and girls basketball coach.
Shayla McGrath, he's the number one pick.
Yeah.
All right, Josh, your thoughts on some of the guys on the big board?
I'm definitely with him on too, Bob. You know, having played with him. I mean, he's a shooter. He may not be maybe a step or two slower than he used to be, but I'm sure he can still shoot the ball. And, you know, kind of looking up and down the list, you know, Kovacic is always going to be a shooter. I don't know if he's playing or not, but he's definitely going to be definitely going to be a shooter. And then, you know, you got Tom Hill. He's a pretty athletic guy. I mean, he might be able to get in there and mix some stuff up.
Well, he's a volleyball coach.
Yeah.
So, you know, he can jump, right?
He's got some light.
Is that how that works?
He's got a slight knee problem.
So it's a little secret there. There you go.
Don't tell either one of the other two coaches they want this one.
Well, we'll see how it plays out a little bit later on. We're going to grab a break. When we come back, we'll talk wrestling with Coach Matt Johnson right after this on Hy-Vee's The Pitch.
Sales and Associates Cook Insurance in Centerville and Corridon is proud to be a part of the Pitch Sports Show. Give Sales and Associates a call today at 888-767-0239. That's 888-767-0239. Call them locally in Centerville at 856-3375. That's 856-3375. For all your insurance needs, call Sales and Associates Cook Insurance in Centerville and Corridon.
Hello, this is Billy Thomas of the Thomas Funeral Home. Have you considered the benefit of advanced funeral planning? You plan for your first car, your first home, your children's college, and your retirement. Planning makes sense. Guaranteed pricing, peace of mind, and the alleviation of stress on your family are just a few of the benefits of advanced funeral planning. Please feel free to pick up the phone or stop by the funeral home with any questions regarding advanced funeral planning.
Call the Thomas Funeral Home at 856-4321 or visit them at 501 North 18th Street in Centerville. Chico Construction provides a complete line of excavating equipment for all your water, sewer, and building needs. Whether it be residential, commercial, or agricultural, Chico Construction can help. Serving Centerville and Southern Iowa for more than 40 years. Call Dave McCann at Chico Construction, 895-1980. That's Dave McCann at 895-1980. Chico Construction. For all your excavating needs, remember,
McCann can.
Hey everybody, it's Ocker the Broker with Ocker Realty in Centerville, located at 315 North 10th, just across from the post office. At Ocker Realty, we don't just list your house, we sell your house. We have innovative ways to make that happen. One of them being our virtual tours. Check out what we can do for you. Give us a call at 437-0500. That's 437-0500. Or call me on my cell at 641-895-0862. That's 895-0862. Ocker Realty in Centerville. Follow us home. Ocker Realty is an equal housing opportunity firm. Russ Ocker Broker.
We are live from the Hy-Vee Deli. It's the Pitch Sports Show. Russ Ocker and Lee Koestner. And we're joined now by Coach Matt Johnson. We're going to talk wrestling as it's that time of year, Chad. You know things are going to be hopping in Des Moines the rest of the week as the well is electrified. The state wrestling. Tomorrow, the Class 3A has the first session in the morning, I believe, at 9 a.m., followed by the 1A at 1:30, and then the 2A at 6 o'clock tomorrow night. We're going to, of course, talk to Coach Johnson about the 2A with Kate Kousner. But first, let's take a look at the Moravia wrestlers that got through. They got two guys through, two guys that placed last year. Mark will be at 138 pounds, and Nick is 41-6 on the year. He'll take on Austin Hellman from DOBO, and they abbreviate these things. If you don't know what it is, you don't know what it is, but he's 30-13. And we Don Bosco. But yeah, there you go, Don Bosco. So that would have been my guess too. But well, you know, yeah, that's let's go with the coach. I'm guessing he knows. Nick finished sixth last year at 126 pounds, and he will try to improve on that this year at the 138-pound class. And Quentin Castile is in at 195. He is 38-5 on the year, and he'll take on Elijah Finn, who is 32-8, and Quentin finished 8th at 220 last year. So he's actually down a weight class this year. With wish both of those guys the best of luck at the state wrestling tournament, which starts for them tomorrow at 1:30. As for the Big Reds, we got one guy through. Coach Johnson joins us now. And Coach, I know you sure would like to have had a few more guys through, but this is Iowa, and it's tough, and there's no guarantees. And you knew it was going to be difficult for everybody, really. We thought Kate was our best chance, closest thing to a shoe-in, and we had a couple other guys that came real close.
Yeah, we had a couple guys get real close and had a chance to make their way back to the wrestle back for a true second. or they just fell a little bit short. But by the time you get to districts, I mean, there's no gimmies when you get to districts. And I was proud of how everybody competed. And, we were up there in the top 4, top 5 for a little bit during the tournament. And I think we ended up finishing maybe 8th, which was I think a very strong finish for our team in the district wrestling tournament as compared to, what we've been doing. So overall, happy with how we performed. Would have liked to have seen, 1 or 2 more guys get through, but they gave it their all.
Wrestling is, of course, an individual sport as well as a team sport. When we look at Caden, just a freshman,
yeah,
he's going to head up there, and he's not going to have any other teammates that are wrestling, but will there be other teammates going, and how important is it for him to have somebody there to just kind of, I guess, for support?
Oh, it's important. It helps you just kind of be in your comfort zone when you have one of your buddies there with you. He wanted to bring Tiger up with him to have as his workout partner. So we have a school we're going to be able to go work out tomorrow pre-weigh-in, and Tiger will be his workout partner for that. And then when we warm up for matches, Tiger will be able to go out on the mats with him and get him ready to go.
All right, so what is your schedule for tomorrow?
We're going to head out tomorrow morning, probably around 8:30, and we'll get up to the well and grab our packet with all of our wristbands and other information. We might stick around for a few matches of the 3A session, go get checked into our hotel, get our workout gear, head to our workout location and break a good sweat, make sure we're on weight, and then probably swing by the hotel one more time before we head to weigh-ins at 4.
Do we see any issues at all with the weight?
No, Caden knows what he's doing. He's done this for many, many years, and I do know that he is pretty excited for after Saturday night what he's going to have for supper. I do know that. So.
All right, we're going to jump into Caden's state tournament. Caden is here, so we're going to be visiting with him as well. But let's talk a little bit more about the districts. The first things first, I know it's always difficult for anybody's season to come to an end. It's more difficult when it's a senior, and the career comes to an end for Cade Warren. But I know you're awfully proud of the senior season he had.
Oh, very proud of Cade and the effort that he gave all year. He's really a leader by the way that he worked. He came in every day. He gave us everything he had, and I feel like he really maximized his senior season. Did a lot of really good things, showed a lot of fight, wrestled smart, really saw him progress as a wrestler throughout the season. So glad I had the opportunity to coach Cade in high school.
And then the other 3 kids that were there this weekend, all of them will be coming back?
Yeah, they all come back, and they're all, all 30-plus wins, which is nice to see all that come back. I think, Ethan took 3rd, lost in the true wrestle back for 2nd. I think he was something like 35-19, had almost 20 pins. Stephen Wardlow had about the same record with about the same amount of pins. And then Tiger, he almost had 40 wins on the season, and he just fell just a little bit short of qualifying. So really, looking at the lineup going into next year is, coaches always look ahead, even when they're currently in season. Things look pretty good for next year with a lot coming back, and then some of our freshmen coming up.
We're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll take a look at the state tournament bracket for Caden Cosrich, 120-pounder, just a freshman. He'll join us, join Coach Johnson on the microphone when we come back on Hy-Vee's The Bit.
What is important to you right now? Is it your health? Is it your job? Is it your family? Perhaps it's your upcoming retirement or your lack of a plan to get to retirement. This is Henry Ortman at the Annuity Shop in Centerville. Successful coaches always have a plan for their team and for the next ball game. In the financial game of life, you need a smart plan to protect your family and a smart plan for your retirement. For almost 30 years now, I have been helping people with life insurance and retirement plans with cash flow. It's critically important to have a plan financially for your family and for your retirement. I can help you with both. I'm Henry Ortman at the Annuity Shop in Centerville.
Henley Dental in Centerville reminds you of the importance of taking good care of your teeth. You should have your teeth cleaned and examined every 6 months. Call Henley Dental in Centerville at 856-4103. That's 856-4103. Taking good care of your teeth can save you a lot of pain and a lot of money. At Henley Dental in Centerville, they offer a wide array of dental procedures. Call Henley Dental in Centerville at 856-4103. That's 4103. Henley Dental in Centerville. Only 10% of collision repair shops achieve I-CAR Gold Class standard, the highest training level recognized in the industry. RK Auto Body is proud to be one of them. We know the latest repair techniques, how to find hidden damage, and how to repair your car's critical safety features so they work properly again. We invest in training because we would never cut corners with your family's safety at stake. And neither should you. Get your vehicle repaired at RK Auto Body, where your safety is our top priority. RK Auto Body is located at 21317 Highway J46 Centerville, or call them at 641-856-2500.
You're listening to The Pitch on KCOG Centerville, and we're ready to talk specifically now about the state wrestling tournament. The Big Reds have one wrestler qualified, and that is freshman Caden Kosrich at 120 pounds. We were visiting off-air about Sage Walker, who's from Eddyville, Blacksburg, Fremont, and obviously these two guys are pretty familiar. Coach Johnson, I don't know if you could be any more familiar with an opponent than these two are with each other.
I would say this was not normal, actually. You don't normally see something like this because, in our same conference, we've seen each other 3 times this year, is that right? And then Sage and Caden, they came out of the same club, and they've wrestled in the same room for years leading up to this. So I just had a feeling when I saw out of Fairfield that Sage took second, I'm like, no, they'll wrestle first round, and they did. So, which is fine. Familiar opponent. I like the familiarity, and we beat them last time we wrestled them, so I think that's definitely a plus in our favor.
Have you had a chance to look at the bracket as a whole, which I'm sure you have? It looks like maybe Bryce West from Solon maybe is the man to beat.
Yeah, the West brothers out of Solon, they're definitely in. His brother is a 26-pounder, right? Also, very good wrestlers. I think that's the guy to beat in that bracket. But we like where we're sitting in our side of the bracket. We like the draw that we got. Of course, we always look. It's one match at a time. So we're worried about the first match, and then whatever's after that, we'll go from there. But we like where we're sitting.
All right, well, let's visit with this young man a little bit. First of all, Caden, congratulations on making it to the state wrestling tournament. I'm sure this is what you had your mind set on for a number of years.
Yeah.
Pretty exciting stuff.
Yeah.
All right, talk to me about this young man. You guys have wrestled together for years, so are you sitting there thinking, well, this is good, I know this kid, or are you thinking, well, he knows me too? Give me your thoughts on wrestling somebody you're so familiar with.
I think it's a good thing just because I know what to work on and have some film to watch going up to into the match.
What if I was getting a scouting report from you on this kid? Where's his strength? Is he best on his feet, on the mat? Is there a particular move that you know is his big move?
The first 2 times he beat me with the same move, and that was his last double at the end of the match. So definitely have to be worried about or just focusing on staying in my stance and stopping that move.
So you guys have wrestled 3 times already this year.
Yeah.
You got the first 2. You got the last one. Before this year, then you wrestled in junior high. You wrestled in the same rooms. Did you then also wrestle in other tournaments? How many times have you actually wrestled this kid in a competitive format?
My 7th grade year, we wrestled 3 times too, and he beat me the first 2 times, and then I beat him the last time in 7th grade also.
And this will be the first time then that there's a 4th match on the year, so we have no idea how that's going to come out, right? It sounds like it's pretty simple. He wins the first 2, you win the third. The big question is who's going to win the 4th. So talk to me about the well and what you're thinking as far as this is your first trip up there for the state wrestling tournament, but have you wrestled there before in all of your endeavors?
Yeah, I wrestled there for AU State about 6 years now, so I'm not too new to the world, but
like those tournaments, what kind of do they get the same kind of crowd for that, or are you expecting to see a few more faces up there?
I think there'll be a lot more people there for high school states and AU.
So what have you and Coach talked about as far as getting mentally prepared for just the big picture of that there's going to be that many people there and an atmosphere like you probably haven't seen before?
I think just going up there and just trying to wrestle the same match that we've just been wrestling all year, not worrying about that.
Okay. What about your family? You got some excited folks. Will there be some support up there for you?
Yeah, I know my whole family is going to be there, so that was pretty good.
That's a pretty good sized family.
Yeah.
So instead of 9,000 people, there'll be 10,000 people. Oh my goodness. So, all right. Well, congratulations to you making it as just a freshman. Talk to me a little bit about the districts last week. When you went into that, it seems like you were very focused. Any concerns there, or did you kind of just take care of business?
I wasn't concerned going into the district. I just knew if I wrestled my match, I could get to state pretty easily. So,
okay. Well, before we switch back over to Coach Johnson, why don't you go ahead and tell me a little bit about your family, mom, dad, and I know you got some proud grandparents too.
Yeah. My mom is Sheila Concert. My dad is Larry Concert. They definitely helped a lot this year for me, Dave. So.
Okay. And you got some grandparents that are pretty pumped, probably?
Yeah. I know my grandma was probably just excited, and I was the next day, so I was,
Okay. All right. Caden Coswich, freshman, going to be competing at the state tournament in Des Moines at the Well tomorrow night, 6 o'clock. And, everybody just, if you're a wrestling fan at all, you just get goosebumps with the wrestlers clear the mat. Have you dreamt about that at all this week, about when you hear that big booming voice say clear the mat?
Yeah, whole season, that's all I think about is that.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for being a good kid, and thanks for representing Centerville. We wish you all the best at the state tournament.
Thank you.
Caden Cosrich, Coach Johnson, I know you're awful proud of this young man, and just being a freshman, you talk about kids coming back, and now you got a young man here as a freshman that's qualified for state. I think it's realistic to think that this young man has a real shot to be on the stand Saturday night, doesn't he?
Oh, definitely, and that's, Caden believes that. He knows that he has the ability to make it to the up on the award stand, and like we said at the beginning of, well, maybe it was the end of practice, 4 more matches. You get to state, you win 4 matches, you're on top of the podium. You get those 4 in a row. Caden's a great wrestler. He's seasoned, even though he's a freshman. He should be very confident going into the tournament tomorrow, and I think he'll wrestle really well.
When you look at the bracket, we talked a little about this Bryce West kid, but who else do you see in there? Anybody in particular that we're familiar with, or other than the Eddyville Blacksburg kid, or any other familiar opponents?
I would say Caden's probably more familiar with looking at the bracket than I am. Honestly, I'm not a big bracket watcher. I'm concerned normally about the first round matches, and then after that, there's not a lot you can do. To me, in the sport of wrestling, is you go out there and focus on what you do well in a match. You can get a little bit of scouting on guys, but really, Caden's not going to change the way that he wrestles. He attacks. He looks to score points, and when he's attacking, that's when he's at his best. So, really, that's going to be his game plan going into every single match that he wrestles up there. And he's got a good offense. He's actually Iowa Wrestle. It's a wrestling website. They tabulated all of the takedowns on the season, and Caden was top 20 in the state in takedowns, which was pretty impressive with 130 takedowns on the season. And that's his game. Offense, motion, get to the legs, finish.
Well, take us inside of things a little bit then. Before the match, what will you say to him? What's your role in getting him ready to go? Give us a little clip of what you may be hoping to accomplish with whatever you say.
Oh, try and keep things as normal as possible. Stay lighthearted. Don't be too serious. Don't get caught up in the moment necessarily. Just the normal reminders, move your hands, move your feet, make contact with your head first, get to your motion, heavy hands. Those are the type of things that we talk about pre-match all the time. And, stay in that routine. Don't get too excited. Be a little lighthearted, and you just go out there and wrestle your match.
All right, Coach Matt Johnson and Caden Cosrich going to be heading off to the state wrestling tournament tomorrow. Coach, on a lighter side of things, you were talking to us a little bit about off the air. Your young guy there's got a new picture that maybe we want to check out online. Or?
Oh, yeah, you might want to check out on Instagram, I think it's Strike King Bass Fishing. Kellen's quite the bass fisherman in his mind, and he's caught some big ones. He's got some good picks up there, and he's super excited for fishing this spring, as am I. We like to go out and we do quite a bit of bass fishing. We do crappie as well, but that'll be something fun for us to do. He'll probably just ditch me, and he's got his own buddies that he wants to do that stuff with, but I might get to tag along a little bit.
All right, Coach, thanks for joining us. Good luck to Caden. He's going to be making us all proud. We're all going to be ears pinned to the radios for those of us that can't get up there tomorrow, and wishing him the very, very best. So congratulations. Good luck up there.
Thanks, guys.
We'll take a break. When we come back, the two bats will join us. We'll talk a little basketball, and then we've got this the first of its kind on the pitch coming up here on KCO.
When it comes to menswear, nobody does it better than Jim Ireland Menswear on the south side of the Centerville Square. Whether you need a new suit to look your best for that next business meeting or a new golf shirt to look your best for that next business meeting, Jim Ireland Menswear on the south side of the Centerville Square can help. And remember, wedding season is just around the corner. For all your tuxedo needs, stop by Jim Ireland Menswear on the south side of the Centerville Square. From business to casual, from head to toe, Jim Ireland Menswear. We've got you covered.
When it's time for new flooring in your home, be sure to check out J&L Flooring in Centerville. We are a family business where honesty and integrity come first. Whether you are looking for carpet, vinyl or hardwood, tile, laminate, or luxury vinyl planks, you are always assured to get top quality products at affordable prices. We feature the latest in flooring trends, and financing is available. Give us a call today at 856-6331 to schedule an appointment. Ask about our new mobile showroom. For those with busy schedules, we bring the showroom to you.
There's no place like home, and there's no place like Northside Insurance to insure your home. We're your hometown insurance agency, which means we know you by name and will take time to understand your insurance needs. We can also help with your other insurance, such as auto, boat, farm, and business. Together with Allied Insurance, we'll design the insurance package that fits your needs. Call us today at 856-3333.
Quote to claim, we take care of you. Northside Insurance.
Founded in 1864, the Daily Iowegian is one of the oldest businesses in Centerville. Keep up on local news, sports, and all community events by reading the Daily Iowegian. You'll also find them online at dailyiwegian.com. That's dailyiwegian.com, where you'll find the latest in local news and much more. Subscribe today by calling 856-6336. That's 856-6336. The Daily Iowegian, the newspaper that cares about Appomattox County.
I am. He's going to be playing for me.
This is KCO Centerville. We're getting set to shift to your soccer little basketball. We've got a lot of fun left to do tonight. Right now, we're going to go ahead and take the Hall of Fame challenge. This is a big crew of guys to take the challenge because our AD Rich Parker's here, Coach Kovakovich, Coach Krusich, Coach Johnson, Josh, Chad, a lot of guys to take the challenge, and kind of a fun, hopefully a fun question for you tonight. Okay, are you guys familiar with Ed O'Neill? Everybody familiar with Ed O'Neill? He's most famous for his role as Al Bundy on Married with Children. But he was drafted in 1969 by what NFL team? Ed O'Neill, famous for his role as Al Bundy, was drafted in the NFL draft in 1969 by what NFL team? Good luck, everybody. Let's see how they did on the Power Insurance Hall of Fame Challenge. We'll come back right after
When it
this.
comes to menswear, nobody does it better than Jim Ireland Menswear on the south side of the Centerville Square. Whether you need a new suit to look your best for that next business meeting or a new golf shirt to look your best for that next business meeting, Jim Ireland Menswear on the south side of the Centerville Square can help. And remember, wedding season is just around the corner. For all your tuxedo needs, stop by Jim Ireland Menswear on the south side of the Centerville Square. From business to casual, from head to toe, Jim Ireland Menswear. We've got you covered.
When it's time for new flooring in your home, be sure to check out J&L Flooring in Centerville. We are a family business where honesty and integrity come first. Whether you are looking for carpet, vinyl, or hardwood, tile, laminate, or luxury vinyl planks, you are always assured to get top quality products at affordable prices. We feature the latest in flooring trends and financing is available. Give us a call today at 856-6331 to schedule an appointment. Ask about our new mobile showroom. For those with busy schedules, we bring the showroom to you.
There's no place like home, and there's no place like Northside Insurance to insure your home. We're your hometown insurance agency, which means we know you by name and will take time to understand your insurance needs. We can also help with your other insurance, such as auto, boat, farm, and business. Together with Allied Insurance, we'll design the insurance package that fits your needs. Call us today at 856-3333.
Quote to claim, we take care of you. Northside Insurance.
Founded in 1864, the Daily Iowegian is one of the oldest businesses in Centerville. Keep up on local news, sports, and all community events by reading the Daily Iowegian. You'll also find them online at dailyiwegian.com. That's dailyiwegian.com, where you'll find the latest in local news and much more. Subscribe today by calling 856-6336. That's 856-6336. The Daily Iowegian, the newspaper that cares about Appalachia County.
You're listening to the pitch on KCOG Centerville. We're taking the Hall of Fame challenge here. And our question was, Ed O'Neill, most famous for his role as Al Bundy, when Married with Children, was drafted in the NFL in 1969 by what NFL team? Now, for the record, he was cut in training camp. He never played. But he was drafted by the Pittsburgh Steelers. Coach Richard Parker got it right. And that makes him the winner. Way to go. Look at the room's just excited for you. Hold your
Well, because it's a Steelers question. Who cares? They have a team.
Yes.
They uniforms and everything.
That's before we started winning Super Bowls.
Oh,
every year. All right. We've got the draft coming up in just a little bit, but first let's talk a little basketball here. Coach Matt Krusich and Big Red Basketball coaches. That time of year, it seems like you guys haven't played in a week or so because you haven't played in a week or so. You got Eddyville Lakeford. They won their first round game. They're coming to town tomorrow night. So your thoughts on how ready your team is to get going?
Well, I think we're confident to take the floor and get moving, but at the same time, we watched Eddyville play the other night, and they looked good against the Davis County Mustangs and got a good showing up there at Albion. And we're just excited to get one more game on our home floor, and hopefully these seniors can keep their season extended as long as we can. So we're just, we're practicing well. I feel like we've got everything going in the right direction, and I think we're well prepared.
All right, and you think there's an advantage, somewhat of an advantage? It's an advantage to having a first-round bye, obviously. But I wonder, is there an advantage at all in Eddyville Lakeford actually having played a game and getting some of the postseason jitters out?
Well, I think there's an advantage to that just because, you get a little momentum going and you get your team active in a scrimmage situation. I was really concerned about that, and I kind of thought it might be a good idea to take the third seed when we had our coaches meeting, until I found out that the second seed could host. And I was really excited about hosting the home game. And, obviously you want the top seed, but at the same time you want to keep your team active and you want to keep them playing. So I really wouldn't have minded playing on Tuesday night. The only thing is, you're taking a chance of giving another team a chance to knock you off. So, we're safe for the first round, and we just have to go out there tomorrow night and prove that we deserve that second seed.
And practice-wise, sounds like we've had some pretty good practices.
Yeah, we've really been getting after it. In fact, we even added some new guys to our lineup these last few nights. We recruited some of those that we recruited, the Fab Four freshmen coming up and helping us a little bit. And Coach Hill's pretty awesome about keeping that second crew up and ready against the first five. And, we've gone over press breakers. We've gone over half-court offenses, half-court defenses. We've gone over out-of-bounds plays. There's really not an aspect of the game of the Eddyville runs that we haven't covered. It's just a matter of going out there and making things happen. And, you look on the 4 overtime game, we've watched it a few times, and, you take away a few turnovers against the press and you knock down some free throws, and that's a whole different game. And, I told our guys tomorrow night that's really going to play a key role in that game too, because we can't turn the ball over against the press because you're giving up layups, and you got to make your free throws to seal the win. And because if we're going to attack them offensively, we know we're going to get to the line quite a few times, and we got to do something about it. You got to make them pay for it.
We're very familiar with Eddyville Blakesburg. Obviously, I know the two guys went up and watched them play up in Albia. See anything different, or is it pretty much got a pretty good handle on what we expect to see out of them?
I think he's pretty sturdy and feeling pretty good about what he's running with that group. And we are, it's basically the same stuff that they ran against us. He hasn't changed a whole lot. The only thing is, like I said, we just have to avoid turning the ball over for easy baskets, and we got to make them earn everything they get. And if we can hold them to one shot in the half court and avoid giving up transition points to them, and like I said, seal it at the free throw line, we're in good shape.
The Centerville Big Reds, 11-10 on the regular season, taking on Eddyville Blakesburg tomorrow night at home, 7 o'clock tip. Chad, I know you and Mike O'Connor will have the broadcast. Do you think you got the vocals for another 4 overtime?
No, definitely not. I hope we get it done in regulation this time, like we took care of them last time we played them on our home court. I really think the bigger court will definitely help us out quite a bit, Coach. Yeah, I think so too. We really feel comfortable on our home floor, especially about getting the ball out and running. The only thing is they like to do the same thing, and we got to get back quick on defense and get set, because when we are man-to-man or even zone, we know who their best scorers are, and we have to get our defense set to make it rough on those guys and just make them earn what they get, because if you don't get back fast, they have 4 or 5 guys that can knock down the 3, and they can all take the ball inside. So, we're up against a lot of Brett-type players and Logan Stickler-type players and Colt Paloma-type players, and we just have to get back and get our defense set and make them earn everything they get.
And when you look at the bracket as a whole, of course, you get a postseason, it's one game at a time, but everybody knows that Public Christian is looming out there for Albia next. Unless Albia upsets them, they're going to be looming for us or Eddyville Blakesburg. They are clearly the team to beat in the district. From what I'm hearing, having one of the ball players at home and knowing a lot of these kids, these guys think they're going to do something here. I mean, they think they're going to make a run of things, and they don't seem too scared of Public Christian either.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, I love our attitude. I really do. I mean, our guys, we're talking tonight, and, we didn't get sentimental about anything. If we stay focused, we're going to win this game tomorrow night, and we're going to keep it going, and we're going to take it right to Public Christian. And, the funny thing is, I talked to Coach Archer the other night before his Sam Garrett game, and I asked him, will you share that game film if you don't knock them off? And he goes, heck, I'll share it if I do knock them off, because I'm sure he'll be excited about that. But, he goes, one thing about it, he goes, you don't have any trouble rounding up film on Public Christian, because I think everyone would like to see them get knocked off by a public school, because, the private schools have a little bit of an advantage, and they can go get people they want and recruit them to their high school, where we have to take what we get and make the most out of it. I like it that way personally, because I like being able to build good teams out of just the Centerville kids, and I take great pride in that, and I take great pride in the kids I teach, and I want to make the most out of them. So, but it sure would be a lot of fun to take them on, and we'll go in there with no fear. We like the underdog. We can embrace that role, and we'll go up there and give them everything we got, but we have to earn that opportunity tomorrow night.
Big Reds in Eddyville Blakesburg tomorrow night at home, 7 o'clock tip time, and this should be a good one, as the Big Reds defeated Eddyville Blakesburg the very first game of the year. We knew it was going to be a tough battle when we went to Eddyville Blakesburg, and that was an understatement. 4 overtimes, and we ended up coming up short. So this is the game that I guess the rubber match right here on Thursday night. So let's get a big crowd. It is a tournament game, so I believe admission is $6, I think, for everybody, right? So it doesn't matter if you got a pass, doesn't matter if you're a student at all, it's $6 for everybody. Let's get a big crowd and cheer on our Big Reds tomorrow night at home against Eddyville Blakesburg, and hopefully we can get a tournament win. You got what, 4 seniors on the? You got 4 or 5? 4 seniors on the squad.
4. And
I know obviously when it comes tournament time, you expect your seniors to step it up. It's do or die. Are you seeing that?
Or actually, I have 5. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we have 5.
Yeah.
5.
Are you seeing that in their eyes with the seniors that this is postseason time? And
well, like I said, our attitude at practice has just been business as usual, and I'm glad they're taking it that way because they really believe in themselves. They believe in what we can go out there and accomplish tomorrow night, and I think they're really excited that we get to play one more game at home, and I think they're going to embrace that opportunity. And like I said, there is no sentimental talk about the season. You know, right now we're going out there to make things happen, and we're going out there focused to win.
all right, coming up next, we will talk girls basketball with Coach Matt Kovacevic, and then the draft, and we're gearing up for that in just a few moments. We'll put a wrap on the girls basketball season right after this on Hy-Vee's.
Sales and Associates Cook Insurance in Centerville and Corridon is proud to be a part of the Pitch Sports Show. Give Sales and Associates a call today at 888-767-0239. That's 888-767-0239. Call them locally in Centerville at 856-3375. That's 856-3375. For all your insurance needs, call Sales and Associates Cook Insurance in Centerville and Corridon.
Hello, this is Billy Thomas of the Thomas Funeral Home. Have you considered the benefit of advanced funeral planning? You plan for your first car, your first home, your children's college, and your retirement. Planning makes sense. Guaranteed pricing, peace of mind, and the alleviation of stress on your family are just a few of the benefits of advanced funeral planning. Please feel free to pick up the phone or stop by the funeral home with any questions regarding advanced funeral planning.
Call the Thomas Funeral Home at 856-4321 or visit them at 501 North 18th Street in Centerville. Chico Construction provides a complete line of excavating equipment for all your water, sewer, and building needs. Whether it be residential, commercial, or agricultural, Chico Construction can help. Serving Centerville and Southern Iowa for more than 40 years. Call Dave McCann at Chico Construction, 895-1980. That's Dave McCann at 895-1980. Chico Construction. For all your excavating needs, remember,
McCann can.
Hey everybody, it's Ocker the Broker with Ocker Realty in Centerville, located at 315 North 10th, just across from the post office. At Ocker Realty, we don't just list your house, we sell your house. We have innovative ways to make that happen. One of them being our virtual tours. Check out what we can do for you. Give us a call at 437-0500. That's 437-0500. Or call me on my cell at 641-895-0862. That's 895-0862. Ocker Realty in Centerville. Follow us home. Ocker Realty is an equal housing opportunity firm. Russ Ocker Broker.
You are listening to The Pitch on KCOG Centerville. Russ Ocker, Chadley Koestner, Josh Price. We're talking to Matt Kovacevic now as the Redditch season comes to a close. And, Coach, sometimes there's those seasons when you say, look, it wasn't meant to be. Season's over. Let's forget about it, and we'll come back next year and try again. Is that a safe assessment of a season like this?
Yeah, it is. I mean, you hate to see it end for our two seniors, Lexi and Michaela. They've done really well for Centerville, not just in basketball for us, but like both of them are tremendous softball players. So I'm looking forward to playing them play this summer, play softball. Both of them are going to go play collegiately. So they've meant a lot. They were good leaders for us, and but at the other end, you were kind of, at the end of the day, it was let's hit the reset button at some point. And we're going to do that in the off season, and coming into next year, we're going to completely revamp what we want to do and what we try to do, because obviously what we tried to do this year and wanted to do did not work. So we're gonna go back to the drawing board and figure some stuff out, and get right back after it. Here come 1st of June, late May, and get back into the gym.
Well, you got the two seniors, but you do have a lot of girls coming back, and so I think there's plenty of reason to be optimistic that things are going to look a whole lot better next year for the Redditch. You got some talented girls.
Yeah, we do. They're just going to have to, at some point, we can't have the excuse that we're sophomores or we haven't played any varsity. That excuse is going to have to leave, and we're going to have to do something to make sure that doesn't happen again next year. And we've had a full year of varsity basketball underneath our belt, and we're going to have to do some growing up too over the off season and start to take accountability for what we're trying to get accomplished here. And I'm fully confident that we'll do that.
All right, Coach Matt Kovacevic, read a basketball team. Banquet-wise, do we do that all together in a winter sports banquet, or do we know that?
I think Coach Kruzich and I are going to have one along with Coach Johnson and the rest of us. So I think we'll have a three-banger that night. I think it's February 27th. That's a Monday, I believe. It's 6:30-ish in the auditorium.
Okay. Well, and your basketball coaching is not done for the year. Now you've got this faculty all-star game. I know it's been keeping you up at night. I know you've been thinking about watching game film on some of these players. I don't know if you've been in contact with Mel Kiper and his big board, but I know that this is really something that it really means a lot to you.
It does. I mean, anytime, you know how I am. Anytime I could coach a basketball game or I could coach a game of Crazy Eights, it doesn't matter. It's the Cobox team's going to go out there and give our best shot and try to win, and then we're going to start tonight by trying to draft the best team possible and come out with some sort of a victory here in a couple weeks.
Now, there's been talk that if Kruzich gets the first pick, he might actually select you to play on his team. That would be a little odd.
It would, but I certainly wouldn't take that away from him selecting me as a number one draft. I mean, it'd be a savvy move. I mean, there's no doubt about that. But.
All right, guys, it is draft time. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to take a break. We'll come back, and we will get ready to have our big draft for the 2017 Scarlet and Black Faculty All-Star Basketball game coming up on the 23rd. That is Thursday, the 23rd. It all starts with a three-point contest. So I don't know if you guys have yet or not, but you need to be telling all of your players that there's a three-point contest starts at 6 o'clock, and hopefully we get a lot of that's eligible to any high school winter sports athlete. So if the bowlers or the wrestlers want to get out there and fire some up, they go right ahead as well. But hopefully we get all the boys and girls basketball players out there, have a little three-point contest. So it'll be at 6, and then the basketball game to follow. We'll grab a break, come back, and get started with this draft right after this on Hy-Vee.
Sales and Associates Cook Insurance in Centerville and Corridon is proud to be a part of the Pitch Sports Show. Give Sales and Associates a call today at 888-767-0239. That's 888-767-0239. Call them locally in Centerville at 856-3375. That's 856-3375. For all your insurance needs, call Sales and Associates Cook Insurance in Centerville and Corridon.
Hello, this is Billy Thomas of the Thomas Funeral Home. Have you considered the benefit of advanced funeral planning? You plan for your first car, your first home, your children's college, and your retirement. Planning makes sense. Guaranteed pricing, peace of mind, and the alleviation of stress on your family are just a few of the benefits of advanced funeral planning. Please feel free to pick up the phone or stop by the funeral home with any questions regarding advanced funeral planning.
Call the Thomas Funeral Home at 856-4321 or visit them at 501 North 18th Street in Centerville. Chico Construction provides a complete line of excavating equipment for all your water, sewer, and building needs. Whether it be residential, commercial, or agricultural, Chico Construction can help. Serving Centerville and Southern Iowa for more than 40 years. Call Dave McCann at Chico Construction, 895-1980. That's Dave McCann at 895-1980. Chico Construction. For all your excavating needs, remember,
McCann can.
Hey everybody, it's Ocker the Broker with Ocker Realty in Centerville, located at 315 North 10th, just across from the post office. At Ocker Realty, we don't just list your house, we sell your house. We have innovative ways to make that happen. One of them being our virtual tours. Check out what we can do for you. Give us a call at 437-0500. That's 437-0500. Or call me on my cell at 641-895-0862. That's 895-0862. Ocker Realty in Centerville. Follow us home. Ocker Realty is an equal housing opportunity firm. Russ Ocker Broker.
All right, the moment of truth is here. You are listening to the Pitch Sports Show on KCOG Centerville, and it is time for our draft for the 2017 Celebrity Faculty All-Star Basketball Game. Yeah, there you go. Looking at the list, I didn't see any celebrities on there. Well, one, I guess Kovac, you are out there. Parker's a celebrity. He did some football on the air this year. Okay, so the athletic director, Rich Parker, is here serving as our commissioner, and here's the way this is going to work. We will select the first pick. You can select a male or a female. If you select a female, then the next person has to select a female then. Then it's male, female, and around until we are down to just males. We have 6 total females playing in a basketball game. Now, this basketball game will be played in a fashion of some 5-on-5 and some 6-on-6. So we'll either play 1 or 2 quarters of the 6-on-6, maybe just depending on what the ladies want to do, and it may just be 1 quarter of the 6-on-6. But we will have a combination for this as well. But Rich Parker, as our commissioner, you have flipped. Bring us up to date on what happened while we were not on the air.
Matt Kovacevic won the coin toss with a tails call. He is now on the clock.
All right. So Matt Kovacevic has.
Now, this is going to be televised on the CMB that no one apparently gets, so no one will be able to watch it in Iowa. Is that correct? Chicago, right?
That's ESPN 7.
Ocho?
It's right before the Ocho.
Well, I think there's a lot of people anticipating. Chad, there's a lot of good players out there looking at the big board. He gets 30 seconds to make his selection. We will let everybody know when the pick is in, and when we see Coach Parker. It looks like that the pick is in, Chad. So let's hand the mic over to Rich Parker with the big announcement.
With the first pick in the faculty basketball game draft, Matt Kovacevic is selected Jason Reed for some reason.
Now tell us, Chad, Reed is, works at the junior high.
Yeah, he's a junior high guy. I didn't see this coming at all. It is. He did get some insight from Taylor McGran. He said this would be a very good first-round pick, and I didn't see it happening, but he jumped up there. He had some good off-season workouts in there, and obviously Kovac's been working them out at home, so who knows?
And that may be what we don't know, is I'm guessing Matt has had Reed down to his house, had him shooting some hoops, evaluating the skills, and surprising everybody, but Jason Reed is
last time I was over, I did see a Nerf hoop over in the corner, so he's teaching some post-up moves or something. I don't know what he's doing over there. But
well, we'll see what this does. I can't imagine that Coach Christian saw this coming. Maybe he had Reed down for his pick, but let's see. He will. He's on the clock. Is his selection in?
Matt Kruzic's selection is in. First selection for Coach Kruzic and Team Black is Brennan Tubal.
Brennan Tubal, a little less of a surprise here. Yeah, he played on a tournament team. Pretty good ball player.
We kind of had him pegged as the number 1 or number 2 selection this year, but it's nice to see that he held up to his billing and stayed at that number 2 spot.
By the way, these guys, Jason Reed is our student advisor at the junior high, also coaches junior high football, junior high girls basketball, junior high track, junior high baseball. Coach Tubal, local chiropractor, obviously, is one of our assistant football coaches for the high school.
And was a member of the 2000 state basketball tournament team, the first team to have gone to state, 61 years.
01 and 03.
01 and 03. So obviously he can play a little bit, but Chad, there's some questions about his hips and his health. I mean, maybe that's why he didn't go number 1. I don't know.
But he's still a shooter. You can stand him out there. I'm guessing he can. I've seen him at practice when he coached or my son in 7th grade. He's up there in a suit and tie, knocking down 3-pointers and taking these kids to the hoop. So I think he's still a pretty solid pick at number 2.
My question is, do they guard each other? I mean, they're both number 1 draft picks.
Well, you would think. I mean, you got to put your best on your best.
That's the stretch.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say we're going to see some zone defense in this
a little bit.
All right.
Coach Kovacevic is on the clock.
Yeah. And so
With
now
the second
let's
pick.
select a female. So,
Let's select a female.
Very interesting to see.
And Jason Reed is off the board. So
Well, there you go.
right to pick a girl.
You have to pick a female. So we, Chad, an early surprise, an early non-surprise. It's going to be interesting to see how these teams shape up. Again, Coach Kruzic's team will be wearing black. Coach Kovacevic's team will be in the scarlet. And the tip for the game will be around 7 o'clock. We'll have a 3-point contest, and we hope to get a good crowd. We'll open the doors up down there at 5:30, and hopefully we have good.
And we have some desserts, some pies and stuff that people first come, first serve, they can buy for $25. Is that correct?
Absolutely. There'll be like 10 big goods, 10 treats you can buy. So Coach Parker is back at the microphone now, Commissioner Parker, I should call him, and it looks like Kovacevic's pick is in.
With the second pick in the faculty draft, Coach Kovacevic has picked Tina Bauman. Tina is our one of the special ed teachers at the junior high. Been a long time coach at Centerville. Coached about everything: softball, basketball, volleyball, track. Very good player back in the day, from what I understand.
She's a noted good athlete, Chad. A noted good athlete, appears to still be in pretty good shape into the middle years of her life, and that's important.
Well, and she's got a fire about her. She's very competitive, which will fit well with Coach Kovacevic, and his first round pick, I forget who that was. Reed, Jason Reed, yeah, the wrestler, yeah.
I think she also has a strong spiritual connection too. So she's got God on her side. So that'll help her out too.
Hey, you never go wrong there. Chad, it's a good group of female athletes that have signed up. Yeah, no, Terry Schofield was a top-notch athlete. My wife was a all-conference. We've heard of the time or two before over in the Bluegrass. All-conference athlete.
That, and she will fire a ball at the ref if she doesn't like the call. Yeah. So we know that for a fact.
Christy Demery signed her up just today, was a tremendous athlete. So the females, I don't think you can go wrong with any of the selections. Let's see if Coach Krusich has his first female selection. Yes, Coach Parker, do we have it?
We do. We are ready for Coach Kruzich's second selection. Has picked Courtney Koestner.
Interesting selection here, Chad. Just yesterday, she told me she's really doesn't even want to play anymore. So
wait.
I'm not sure about that for Coach Krusich.
I'm guessing Coach Krusich is just hoping that while she's not in, she can keep the book for him and keep track of stuff there on the sideline, and surely she'll have something to say. I haven't known my wife to not have something to say.
We're also counting on her to have some nice, team refreshments and treats.
Yeah.
She's a great cook.
Yeah, she'll make some cookies or something for you.
So if they have the post-game gathering, there'll be some sugar cookies and that sort of stuff there. Okay, we'll grab a break while they get ready for their third selection. Back to the men's side when we come back on Hy-Vee's The Pitch.
What is important to you right now? Is it your health? Is it your job? Is it your family? Perhaps it's your upcoming retirement or your lack of a plan to get to retirement. This is Henry Ortman at the Annuity Shop in Centerville. Successful coaches always have a plan for their team and for the next ball game. In the financial game of life, you need a smart plan to protect your family and a smart plan for your retirement. For almost 30 years now, I have been helping people with life insurance and retirement plans with cash flow. It's critically important to have a plan financially for your family and for your retirement. I can help you with both. I'm Henry Ortman at the Annuity Shop in Centerville.
Henley Dental in Centerville reminds you of the importance of taking good care of your teeth. You should have your teeth cleaned and examined every 6 months. Call Henley Dental in Centerville at 856-4103. That's 856-4103. Taking good care of your teeth can save you a lot of pain and a lot of money. At Henley Dental in Centerville, they offer a wide array of dental procedures. Call Henley Dental in Centerville at 856-4103. That's 856-4103. Henley Dental in Centerville. Only 10% of collision repair shops achieve I-CAR Gold Class standard, the highest training level recognized in the industry. RK Auto Body is proud to be one of them. We know the latest repair techniques, how to find hidden damage, and how to repair your car's critical safety features so they work properly again. We invest in training because we would never cut corners with your family's safety at stake. And neither should you. Get your vehicle repaired at RK Auto Body, where your safety is our top priority. RK Auto Body is located at 21317 Highway J46 Centerville, or call them at 641-856-2500.
Okay, you are listening live to the 2017 Faculty All-Star Draft for the Scarlet and Black Faculty Game on Thursday, the 23rd. Chad, some early surprises, mainly Jason Reed being drafted at all, let alone being drafted first.
Yeah, I think that's our only surprise so far. So that Jason Reed, which I hope he's enjoying this as much as we are.
Well, I'm sure he is. I mean, he knows he has no ability. He's got to know that. But, he's, from what I understand, he has himself on defense. He can play some defense.
Play some defense, and if Kovac gets thrown out of the game, Reed can take over. He's a strategist.
Yes, he's a strong coach, and so he has some experience coaching, obviously on the girls' side and the boys' side with the sports. So I think he's well-rounded there.
Yeah, he's well-rounded.
Just to pick in, we have moved to the third round now. Back to the men's side of things.
We have the third selection in the draft by Coach Kovacevic, and there's a little controversy because he has chosen Kozlarich, but has written down Brett.
Well, unfortunately, Brett is not
Brett is not.
Okay.
Is not. He will take Michael Kozlarich.
Okay.
Michael Kozlarich.
Jen, a little more predictable here. This one doesn't surprise me. Michael may be the youngest, best shaped athlete on the list.
Yeah, most definitely. We kind of had him pegged at the 1-2 slot, and Kobach kind of let us down with the Reed pick, but he redeemed himself, picking him up in that third round slot.
Well, I think maybe, one of the things we haven't talked about, maybe he's worried about you got to look, it's more than just ability, the makeup of Michael Kozlarich. Was he willing to come out and work hard? We don't know. Maybe there's something with Kovac. Maybe
You still want to pay him first round money.
Well, that could be true. You got to think he was going to demand the high end of things with his age.
Reed will take anything you give up. So.
Okay, so back to Coach Krusich now for his next selection.
Coach Krusich, with his third selection in the draft, has selected Coach Tom Hill as a player/manager.
Player manager, like keep stats?
No,
or help you coach?
Player coach.
Player coach, all right. Coach Tom
I
Hill.
figured since Kovac was still in that role, we would need someone to counter.
Another solid pick.
Like, that's a good pick, good athlete. If he shaves, shows up respectable, he's the kind of guy you want on your team.
Well, Krusich is definitely going to have some Mountain Dew on the sideline to keep him motivated. So, but other than that, I think it's a solid fit.
All right, so next up we'll have the females. This will be, I think we got time to maybe do a couple more rounds on the air before we send them off to the side to finish up the draft. But we're back into the females. And while he's selecting, we're going to bring Bryce over and talk about all things Hy-Vee. Josh, I know you guys, your name's on the list. I know you're anxiously waiting for one of these coaches to call your name. But you do more than just play faculty basketball. You also work out here at Hy-Vee, right?
Well, yeah, I got to work at the grocery store too. So I got a lot going for me, guys. Just saying something. We got a great 4-day sale going on Thursday. It goes through Saturday. We have Hy-Vee chicken noodle or tomato soup for just 29 cents. We have Hy-Vee large eggs for $1.29. An 18-count package. We have Hy-Vee russet potatoes in a 10-pound bag for just $2.48. A lot of other great deals. Don't forget, come in here and swipe your perks card for a chance to win a $100 gift card. Every week we're giving away 10 $100 gift cards, and then in April we're going to be giving away a grand prize. Somebody's going to win $10,000 cash right here at Centerville Hy-Vee.
And I've still not had my name, much like you have not been called to the draft yet. I have not been called on winning.
Right, but again,
$100.
like me, just don't give up hope. Just don't give up hope.
Okay, it sounds like maybe the next selection is in. Kovacevic has made his decision, and the Commissioner Parker is back in the microphone.
With Coach Kovacevic's next selection, he has chosen Terry Schofield, Lakeview principal. Not really sure. I know she played some ball in Central Decatur back in the day.
Don't know a whole lot about her except for the word on the street is she was a pretty good athlete. She also got some height on her. She's going to understand the 6-on-6 very well, as most of these ladies will. Chad, not surprised with this selection at all.
No, another solid pick by Coach Kovacevic. I know she was a very good athlete back in the day, and from what I saw on the volleyball court in the faculty volleyball game, she still has some athletic ability about her.
She does live in Albia, which Coach Kovacevic apparently is going with the Albia.
A little surprised there.
That was very
just a little surprised there.
And from what I know about these two, the females were both guards.
So he may need to look for a little bit of offensive.
He said he's going off the
Well, so far, he's sticking on the defensive side.
Yeah, both scoring.
Okay, Coach Krusich, is your selection in?
Yes.
All right.
Coach Matt Krusich, with his selection, has chosen Brooke Johnson.
All right.
In case we play junk defense, I wanted somebody from the junk car.
Oh, my goodness.
Yes.
Coming up in just a little bit, we will be going in the box. Tyson Bowman, junior Centerville High School, will be joining us as here in just a little bit, we will move off to the side with the draft, let them kind of do some bulk picking, and then we'll come back on and tell you how it's been going. But let's have one more round here of the guys' selection.
Be the last selection on air.
Last selection on air right here.
Mm-hmm.
Coach Kavak. 5. We'll take a quick break. 4. Come back and see what he
3.
When it comes to menswear, nobody does it better than Jim Ireland Menswear on the south side of the Centerville Square. Whether you need a new suit to look your best for that next business meeting or a new golf shirt to look your best for that next business meeting, Jim Ireland Menswear on the south side of the Centerville Square can help. And remember, wedding season is just around the corner. For all your tuxedo needs, stop by Jim Ireland Menswear on the south side of the Centerville Square. From business to casual, from head to toe, Jim Ireland Menswear. We've got you covered.
When it's time for new flooring in your home, be sure to check out J&L Flooring in Centerville. We are a family business where honesty and integrity come first. Whether you are looking for carpet, vinyl, or hardwood, tile, laminate, or luxury vinyl planks, you are always assured to get top quality products at affordable prices. We feature the latest in flooring trends and financing is available. Give us a call today at 856-6331 to schedule an appointment. Ask about our new mobile showroom. For those with busy schedules, we bring the showroom to you.
There's no place like home, and there's no place like Northside Insurance to insure your home. We're your hometown insurance agency, which means we know you by name and will take time to understand your insurance needs. We can also help with your other insurance, such as auto, boat, farm, and business. Together with Allied Insurance, we'll design the insurance package that fits your needs. Call us today at 856-3333.
Quote your claim, we take care of you. Northside Insurance.
Founded in 1864, the Daily Iowegian is one of the oldest businesses in Centerville. Keep up on local news, sports, and all community events by reading the Daily Iowegian. You'll also find them online at dailyiwegian.com. That's dailyiwegian.com, where you'll find the latest in local news and much more. Subscribe today by calling 856-6336. That's 856-6336. The Daily Iowegian, the newspaper that cares about Appaloosa County.
Listening to the Big Sports Show, the draft, our first ever big draft here on the air for the faculty all-star game. And Coach Kovacevic, under the gun, had it. Chad, I think he had a name, and he crossed it out. And now he's gone to the
Literally the worst thing I've ever seen.
So,
Well, I do think that he went back with his original name that he'd written down first, if I'm not mistaken.
we were being told, Chad, sources were saying that Rich Parker might be the next name off the board. Now they're saying maybe not. Let's see what we hear from the commissioner. So,
With Coach Kovacevich's next pick in the draft, he chose Rich Parker, but then crossed it off due to some information that he gathered about his past or something. I'm not really sure. And is now selected Jeff Moore.
Jeff Moore is off the big board, Chad. Not surprised. Jeff is a tremendous athlete. Not what he once was, for sure, but the guy has ability.
Well, yeah, but I am kind of puzzled with this pick because I've played pickup games with Coach Moore before, and he does like to shoot the ball a little bit. So I think him and Kovac are going to clash a little bit when they're on the court together.
Will they be on the court together? Is that the move? Kovac says Moore, and plays half the game. Let's be honest, neither one of them are going to be able to give you 32 minutes. You're probably looking at closer to 2 or 3 minutes. So they're going to have to. He's got to have some other.
Well, we definitely know Kovac's only good for 2 or 3 minutes. So we'll go from there. So
all right. Good pick, Coach Christie, with the final pick that will be announced on the air until later. Let's see who he's selected.
With Coach Matt Cruz's final selection on air, he has chosen Hall of Famer Chad Koestner.
Well, very surprised, Rich, to see a Hall of Fame athlete go this deep down the board. Really thought he should be 1 or 2. He's
Absolutely.
a physical specimen. He eats cheeseburgers, tenderloins, and Whoppers every day, but never gains a pound. The guy looks like he did in high school. I think they missed the ball. Crucci's got a steal late in this draft.
Big time. He's the Dak Prescott of this entire draft.
No doubt. And he never gets tired. Never gets tired. Now, has had a little trouble with his back the last few years.
Mm-hmm.
But I do know that he's either going to see Dr. Hepburn or has seen Dr. Hepburn. I expect him to be right on.
Two ball.
I expect him to be right there.
Yeah, so there you go. Me and Peter talked with the thing guy, and we're good to go now. So, right.
The guy can, he's good on the boards. I think this is just a huge pick. But with Rich, there's some great names still left on there. Their name being one of them. A lot of artificial parts with Rich Parker, Chad, but they work pretty well.
That bionic hipster here. So, Rich Parker.
I will say this. As we analyze what's been selected on the air, one of the surprises, I think there's two very good female athletes down the list here in Christy Dimry and Angela Ocker. Christy has really gotten herself back towards high school form, and my wife will probably be as competitive as anybody on the list. She does not like to lose. I've seen her cry over losing against Clue. She is very competitive. I think they may have missed the boat there, Chad.
Yeah, she's Kobach can still get her there. She's one of those fiery, competitive bolt knights, so she can definitely win a ball at a official. If you don't want to get thrown out of the game, she will be happy to do it.
Okay,
marksman.
Here's what's going to happen. We'll take these guys off to the side into the war room there. Let them make some more selections, and we'll come back with some of the teams here in just a little bit. We'll grab a break. When we come back, we will go into the box with Mr. Tyson Maloma, Jr. at CHS. That's next on Hy-Vee's The Pitch.
Sales and Associates Cook Insurance in Centerville and Corridon is proud to be a part of the Pitch Sports Show. Give Sales and Associates a call today at 888-767-0239. That's 888-767-0239. Call them locally in Centerville at 856-3375. That's 856-3375. For all your insurance needs, call Sales and Associates Cook Insurance in Centerville and Corridon.
Hello, this is Billy Thomas of the Thomas Funeral Home. Have you considered the benefit of advanced funeral planning? You plan for your first car, your first home, your children's college, and your retirement. Planning makes sense. Guaranteed pricing, peace of mind, and the alleviation of stress on your family are just a few of the benefits of advanced funeral planning. Please feel free to pick up the phone or stop by the funeral home with any questions regarding advanced funeral planning.
Call the Thomas Funeral Home at 856-4321 or visit them at 501 North 18th Street in Centerville. Chico Construction provides a complete line of excavating equipment for all your water, sewer, and building needs. Whether it be residential, commercial, or agricultural, Chico Construction can help. Serving Centerville and Southern Iowa for more than 40 years. Call Dave McCann at Chico Construction, 895-1980. That's Dave McCann at 895-1980. Chico Construction. For all your excavating needs, remember,
McCann can.
Hey everybody, it's Ocker the Broker with Ocker Realty in Centerville, located at 315 North 10th, just across from the post office. At Ocker Realty, we don't just list your house, we sell your house. We have innovative ways to make that happen. One of them being our virtual tours. Check out what we can do for you. Give us a call at 437-0500. That's 437-0500. Or call me on my cell at 641-895-0862. That's 895-0862. Ocker Realty in Centerville. Follow us home. Ocker Realty is an equal housing opportunity firm. Russ Ocker Broker.
Going on here out in the deli, but right now we're going to our In the Box segment brought to you by Northside Insurance in Centerville. Amy Connor and the crew at Northside. Give them a call at 856-3333. We're joined now by Tyson Maloma, Jr. at Centerville High School. Tyson, thanks for stopping out. Tell me a little bit about yourself.
Thanks for having me. Tyson Maloma, Jr. Play for basketball, Big Red. And Dad, David Maloma, Jackie, Cody. And you probably all know my brother, Ken Maloma, 6th grader.
Okay. So just the one brother?
Yeah.
Okay.
And my sister lives in Montana, Kaya.
Okay. All right. So let's talk a little about you and your brother then. He's quite a bit younger than you, but you guys still get into it a little bit around the house? Or?
Definitely. Yeah. Always on my nerves. I love them.
But so you're able to slap it in the headlock.
Sometimes. Maybe sneak one in.
Okay, all right. Okay, so you're a pretty active kid sports-wise. Right now, of course, it's basketball. Big game coming up tomorrow night. We're going to talk some basketball, but tell me about all the sports that you participate
in. This year, I think I'm going to try out for track. Try something new. It's been a while. And then I'm going to go to baseball, my favorite sport. See if we can do something this year.
Should have a pretty good team, I would think, in baseball, shouldn't it?
Yeah, we should. A lot, ton of talent for big players for it. Hy-Vee will really good pitchers. So I think we stay together. Big.
Okay. All right, and basketball now. We're right in the heart of it tomorrow night. Eddie Blacksburg comes down with 4 overtimes with those guys. Last time we beat them the first game, they beat us the last game. Is there a sense that you guys are excited that you're getting another shot at them? I mean, do you feel like there's a score left unsettled with them?
Oh, yeah. We'll run over there and they have a smaller court. I think we can take it more big court.
Okay. And talk a little bit about how practice has been going. Do you notice now that it's postseason, is there a different intensity? Does it feel different now that it's do or die?
I just look in to go through all the drills and everything. Make sure it's good and ready. I think it's pretty good. Get ready to come out. But
other than sports, what do you like to do if you're not playing sports, or just sports all the time?
Not to go to Grand Sport.
Okay.
Okay, a lot.
All right. So video games or playing sports sports and then video games with sports.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. What about when your time to see just kind of be over before you know it? What do you see yourself doing when you see Jeff?
Try to take over my dad's business. Be associated.
Okay. Good. All right. We'll find out more about that when we come back. More with Tyson Bowman right after this on Hy-Vee's The Bit.
Sales and Associates Cook Insurance in Centerville and Corridon is proud to be a part of the Pitch Sports Show. Give Sales and Associates a call today at 888-767-0239. That's 888-767-0239. Call them locally in Centerville at 856-3375. That's 856-3375. For all your insurance needs, call Sales and Associates Cook Insurance in Centerville and Corridon.
Hello, this is Billy Thomas of the Thomas Funeral Home. Have you considered the benefit of advanced funeral planning? You plan for your first car, your first home, your children's college, and your retirement. Planning makes sense. Guaranteed pricing, peace of mind, and the alleviation of stress on your family are just a few of the benefits of advanced funeral planning. Please feel free to pick up the phone or stop by the funeral home with any questions regarding advanced funeral planning.
Call the Thomas Funeral Home at 856-4321 or visit them at 501 North 18th Street in Centerville. Chico Construction provides a complete line of excavating equipment for all your water, sewer, and building needs. Whether it be residential, commercial, or agricultural, Chico Construction can help. Serving Centerville and Southern Iowa for more than 40 years. Call Dave McCann at Chico Construction, 895-1980. That's Dave McCann at 895-1980. Chico Construction. For all your excavating needs, remember,
McCann can.
Hey everybody, it's Ocker the Broker with Ocker Realty in Centerville, located at 315 North 10th, just across from the post office. At Ocker Realty, we don't just list your house, we sell your house. We have innovative ways to make that happen. One of them being our virtual tours. Check out what we can do for you. Give us a call at 437-0500. That's 437-0500. Or call me on my cell at 641-895-0862. That's 895-0862. Ocker Realty in Centerville. Follow us home. Ocker Realty is an equal housing opportunity firm. Russ Ocker Broker.
This is The Pitch on KCOG Centerville. We're in the box with Tyson Bowman Jr. at Centerville High School. Big basketball game tomorrow night with Eddie Blacksburg, Fremont. And so, do you have any pregame rituals, any superstitions, any things you always eat, things you always wear on game days, or are you a non-superstitious guy?
Oh, I like wear my shooting shirts at the game and eat Subway right before the game. Try not the best meal, but fills me up.
Well, it's probably better than cheeseburgers or something. Oh, yeah. It's probably not that bad, I imagine.
That's pretty good.
Okay, so what about, are you a Hawkeye or Cyclone?
Definitely Hawkeye.
Attaboy. There we go. Tyson, it is time now for 5 fast questions. Now, guy can get himself in trouble on these sometimes, so think it through, okay?
Yeah.
Tyson Bowman Jr., Centerville High School. Which, before we get to that, tell me, I know in basketball, you're a guard, and there's been a battle throughout the year about trying to play. In the latter part of the season, you solidified yourself as a starter. Is that talk to me about the efforts that went into doing that, and I guess how much of a battle that was for you guys for that starting spot?
Show up 10 minutes early to practice. I'm usually one of the first ones there. Try my hardest every day in practice, try to make myself better.
Baseball-wise, what position do you play?
Second base.
Can you pitch a little bit?
Yeah, I pitch excellent sometimes they need me.
And we like to give guys a hard time sometimes about their hair or their facial hair. You got some hair there. What can you do? Is there a name for this? I see a lot of you guys with the shiny slip.
Tyson too.
Tyson too. Okay. And is it true that you like cookies?
Oh yeah.
On Facebook, is that part of your name? What's your favorite category?
Monster cookies.
Okay. Here we go. Now then, your past 5 questions. What's your favorite food?
Pizza.
What's your best quality? You don't have any good quality. Pretty humble. I feel with humility. There's no good qualities at all. I mean, you're a good kid, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Is your parent to deal with it? Do you really want to get your way? You want to
Mom, definitely.
Well, this is
well, when I asked her, she says that she has. Sometimes it goes back to him.
Who's the best cook you know?
Grandma and Mama. Yeah.
There you go. And finally, if you could be granted any superpower, what superpower would you like to have?
I'm free somebody.
Free? You want free? You want free?
Yeah.
That makes a lot easier to play defense with it.
Right.
Okay. Thank you. Thanks for the lower. Thanks for coming out. You got a free 6-inch sub from Subway at Centerville. Subway, you fresh. Thanks so much. Thanks for being a good kid. Go to the grounds.
Yep. Yeah.
We'll grab a break. We'll come back and find out who's on whose team in the celebrity draft when we come back on ID.
What is important to you right now? Is it your health? Is it your job? Is it your family? Perhaps it's your upcoming retirement or your lack of a plan to get to retirement. This is Henry Ortman at the Annuity Shop in Centerville. Successful coaches always have a plan for their team and for the next ball game. In the financial game of life, you need a smart plan to protect your family and a smart plan for your retirement. For almost 30 years now, I have been helping people with life insurance and retirement plans with cash flow. It's critically important to have a plan financially for your family and for your retirement. I can help you with both. I'm Henry Ortman at the Annuity Shop in Centerville.
Henley Dental in Centerville reminds you of the importance of taking good care of your teeth. You should have your teeth cleaned and examined every 6 months. Call Henley Dental in Centerville at 856-4103. That's 856-4103. Taking good care of your teeth can save you a lot of pain and a lot of money. At Henley Dental in Centerville, they offer a wide array of dental procedures. Call Henley Dental in Centerville at 856-4103. That's 856-4103. Henley Dental in Centerville. Only 10% of collision repair shops achieve ICAR Gold Class standard, the highest training level recognized in the industry. RK Auto Body is proud to be one of them. We know the latest repair techniques, how to find hidden damage, and how to repair your car's critical safety features so they work properly again. We invest in training because we would never cut corners with your family's safety at stake. And neither should you. Get your vehicle repaired at RK Auto Body, where your safety is our top priority. RK Auto Body is located at 21317 Highway J46 Centerville, or call them at 641-856-2500.
You are listening to The Pitch on KCOG Centerville. Big thanks to Tyson Blum. Did a great job. We wish him all the best and all of the Big Red tomorrow night. And the selections are in. The rosters are complete. And the Commissioner, Rich Parker, will now read the full roster for each team, starting with, who do you have first, sir?
Coach Kovakovic and the Scarlet team.
The Scarlet team. So this team needs to wear red. The Scarlet Sooners. They need to wear red for the basketball game, and that team consists of,
In no particular order, I will read off the entire roster. How about that?
there you go.
We're going to start with the bowling coach, Nick Howe.
Okay.
The wrestling coach, Matt Johnson.
Okay.
Hy-Vee manager, Josh Bryce.
All right.
The one and only trader, Steve Clark. Russ W. Ocker.
No.
Oh, this would be Angela Ocker.
That's Angela Ocker. I'm on the microphone now. I'm not a faculty or school board member.
We obviously have already picked Tina Bauman and Terry Schofield. We have Jeff Moore. What else we have on here? Matt. We've already said Matt. Jason Reed, Coach Kovacevic is obviously playing, Michael Kosrich, and the last pick in the draft, Rich Parker.
Is that right?
That's right. First team all conference bluegrass 30 years ago.
I just think I think it's
First team, Russ.
I think it's
The last pick.
your troubled past.
Trouble
Hips.
pass.
I think it's your hips.
Trouble. Damage goods.
Damage good. I mean, who knows if you're going to have any more surgeries between now and then.
I will shoot the ball every time I touch it.
Okay, so that is the Scarlet team. To recap here, Chad will fly down through here. Kovacevic, Reed, Kosrich, Moore, Parker, Clark, Bryce, Johnson, Howe, Bauman, Schofield, and Ocker. That is the Scarlet team.
I see when he rewrote his team on there, he put his name up there first.
Yeah, he put his name first. He would have been the number one selection.
Absolutely. Yeah. But then he did follow up with his number one pick and a stellar pick again, Jason Reed.
Yeah.
Is it stellar? Is it stellar, Chad?
Yeah, I don't know. I think he missed the boat. How you ended up being last, that's just baffling.
Who do you like one-on-one, me and Reed?
You finger single leg on you.
There's obviously some dissension already in the Scarlet team.
I'm guarding Reed. You're on my team. I'm guarding.
We'll sure that there.
All right, let's hear Team Krusich and the black team.
Black team will be wearing black jerseys or T-shirts or something like that. The people that were already picked, we have Chad Koestner, we have Brendan Tubal, Coach Hill, Courtney Koestner, and Brooke Johnson. Those were the picks. Then we're coming back with Christy Dimry rounding out the female side. Good pick. Good pick. Coach Warren, Brad Warren, has some little-known basketball skills. The man can shoot a basketball.
Athlete.
Yep. We have Joe Sharp. Joe Sharp, also the school board member. That's a good pick, too. He gets up and down, so
Well, he's not afraid of punishing him. He's not afraid to bang it around on a box. I mean, he certainly is a physical type player.
He was a globetrotter guy too.
Yeah.
So he's played.
Still play some league ball? Yeah. Looks like we got Ryan Hodges, baseball coach and guidance counselor. We got Tyler Faze.
According to Bryce, the guy can knock him down from the corner if he gets an open look.
Fazer can fire it up.
Hey, he was the founder of the Arsenal back in 2003.
And the last pick by the black team, Coach Cruz's buddy, Nick Paloma of the PE department.
Right.
I think that's a great last pick when you can get an athlete like that. And, of course, Nick has got a little fire. He's very competitive, maybe not in the best of shape anymore, but we still expect him to contribute.
He's got a week to get there, though.
No, certainly.
A variety of individual and team activities. I got that going for him.
Now, the word is that Krusich's team is going to be practicing 5:30 every day next week at 8 a.m. Kovacevic, I know, has got a boot camp coming for his team, and this is going to be a whole lot that goes
This
into it.
boot camp's down the basement.
They're going to show up. They're going to show up for game time.
Yeah, we're going to practice after this one.
So let me recap that list for everybody quickly down the list. Koestner, Hodges, Paloma, Bays, Tubal, Hill, Sharp, Warren, Courtney Koestner, Brooke Johnson, Christy Dimry. Now you got Chad and Courtney on the same team. Coach, are you concerned at all about the husband and wife? Lack of chemistry there, not being able to get along. Maybe Courtney chews out Chad for not doing his job. Any concern there that there could be some spousal spat?
Well, sometimes friction helps the team get better, and so hopefully they'll just kind of bring out the best in each other, get each other fired up, and carry that on to the court.
You're way off on that.
All right, well, let's take a look at this. I tell you what, I think it's going to be a great matchup. Kovacevic's team shaped up a little bit. They got some serious youth in Michael Kosrich. Probably you would think is as good a shape as anybody out there. But you got some shooters with Kovac and Moore can light it up. Again, Angela Ocker, the old bluegrass conference first team. I've seen her rip the nets before. It's been a few years, but I expect if the weather stays nice this weekend, she might be out in the backyard putting some shots up. But I tell you,
Was she selected after Courtney Koestner?
I believe so.
I believe she was.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
Interesting. Yeah. Kavakovich has got something to weigh in on.
Well, I'm going to tell you what, I really like my team. I mean, I like the way the draft came out and the hours that I put into it to get this team assembled. I really, really enjoy it. I think we've got our camaraderie. If Parker and Reed and Trader can get along, which might be sketchy a little bit, Moore will be supportive of everything that we do, and there's no doubt there.
We got the glue, Josh.
And the glue for the Hy-Vee guys. If we need extra water or Gatorade, surely you can bring that down for us. We've got the enforcer in Matt Johnson. If anybody gets out of hand, we've got the enforcer. They can throw a double leg kick down on them in the middle of the court, so that's always good. And we've also got Nick Howell, who was a sleeper pick. Mel Kiper had him as late sixth round. Got gobbled him up early, so.
Todd, you're way off. What do you see as matchup problems, Chris? You just got a pretty good ball club. What do you see as the real challenges that face your team?
Well, breathing. Breathing would be a lot. I mean, breathing's going to be a big concern for Team Scarlet. Worrying about the after party might be a concern, maybe a little bit too. I don't know. It's going to, health-wise, it's going to be, we got 7-8 days here to get ready to go. So, I mean, we'll be fine. We'll be ready to go, and we'll give it our best, and we'll put on a good show for the crowd.
If nothing else, Michael Kozrich can take you out. I mean, we got that going for you.
We got a trainer there. He can take us up, and if he has to, we might have to go 1 on 5 at night. So we might all be sitting on the bench grabbing some Gatorades and some waters, and hopefully we can make this right and put on a big show for hopefully a big crowd there next week.
All right, final thought from Coach Krusich. Of course, he's still got his cigarettes going on, but when you look at this, when you look at his roster, what do you see as problems for your team?
Well, we're definitely going to have to play some check defense because we know Kobach's going to shoot every time he touches the ball. So we'll probably have to go a box and one, the box on Kobach. And, so we'll be implementing some of that, and actually I picked mine around some old players. I feel like my old players, they still know the offenses, so they'll be able to help teach my team, and we'll come out organized. We'll be ready to go.
You let Bryce get away. I know he was a member of some of your team. That had to hurt a little.
That was a heartbreaker because he was next in line, and Kobach stepped right in and stole him from me, but I backed it up with Bud Warren. So, I got an enforcer inside. So, if Bryce gets a little too cocky, we'll space it is.
Good. Well, guys, thanks so much for your good support on this, and hopefully it's a great fundraiser, and everybody has a whole lot of fun with you guys.
Thank you.
All right, we're going to take a break. When we come back, Coach Nick Howell will talk bowling. The season comes to a close. I know he's got a lot of kids he's awful proud of. We're coming back right after this on Hy-Vee's Defense.
What is important to you right now? Is it your health? Is it your job? Is it your family? Perhaps it's your upcoming retirement or your lack of a plan to get to retirement. This is Henry Ortman at the Annuity Shop in Centerville. Successful coaches always have a plan for their team and for the next ball game. In the financial game of life, you need a smart plan to protect your family and a smart plan for your retirement. For almost 30 years now, I have been helping people with life insurance and retirement plans with cash flow. It's critically important to have a plan financially for your family and for your retirement. I can help you with both. I'm Henry Ortman at the Annuity Shop in Centerville.
Henley Dental in Centerville reminds you of the importance of taking good care of your teeth. You should have your teeth cleaned and examined every 6 months. Call Henley Dental in Centerville at 856-4103. That's 856-4103. Taking good care of your teeth can save you a lot of pain and a lot of money. At Henley Dental in Centerville, they offer a wide array of dental procedures. Call Henley Dental in Centerville at 856-4103. That's 856-4103. Henley Dental in Centerville. Only 10% of collision repair shops achieve I-CAR Gold Class standard, the highest training level recognized in the industry. RK Auto Body is proud to be one of them. We know the latest repair techniques, how to find hidden damage, and how to repair your car's critical safety features so they work properly again. We invest in training because we would never cut corners with your family's safety at stake. And neither should you. Get your vehicle repaired at RK Auto Body, where your safety is our top priority. RK Auto Body is located at 21317 Highway J46 Centerville, or call them at 641-856-2500.
You are listening to The Pitch on KCOG Centerville. Big thanks to Coach Parker and Krusic and Kavakovic and everybody who has volunteered to play in this faculty game. It should be a whole lot of fun and hopefully a great fundraiser. Again, the doors open at 5:30 next Thursday. And there'll be a three-point shootout for all winter athletes who want to participate. That is at 6 o'clock. And then the game will follow. So around 7 o'clock will be the faculty all-star game and a chance for hopefully the kids to come out and have some fun. Also, Dance Expressions will be dancing that night, and the little cheerleaders. They've been doing camps there with Libby Siebold, and they're going to perform. So we have a lot of things going on that night. It should be a whole lot of fun. Of course, it's going to be all over Facebook and Snapchat, everywhere else there the next week. So make sure you plan to be there.
Don't forget the pies.
We will have pies and other baked goods, 10 of them. They're $25 a piece, first come, first served. So when they're gone, they're gone. And so we have some great treats there as well. Well, Coach Nick Howell joins us now. The bowling season is over. Coach, I know it's tough to see a season come to an end, but I know you're awfully proud of the effort of your kids.
Yeah, totally. Like I said, we finished up the season on the 9th. It was a Thursday here at home. We went against Mount Air. They were pretty closely competitive with us from the standings from what I looked up. So we knew it was going to be a tough battle. We came in, boys ended up losing that one by 38, so it was very close. Came down to Baker's games at the end. Girls ended up pulling it out. I think they believe they won by 64, and then they didn't have a JV team, so JV won by forfeit. So boys ended up the season on with 2-8 record. Girls had a 4-6, and the JV had a 5-5. So after that, we went up to Muscatine. That was our regional for state for us to qualify. Pretty long trip. I know the kids are tired by the end of the night, but, man, they bowled very good. Pretty close to what we've been bowling all year. I mean, there was a few bowlers here and there that bowled a little bit higher than they normally do, but no one really bowled below average. Daniel gave a great effort. He had a 190 and a 180. Fell about 30 pins short from qualifying for state. I know he was upset because it's his senior year, but he goes out and gives me the best effort every meet that he can, and I know he's upset because of his senior year, but we're really going to miss him. And between him and Michaela and Courtney, both on the girls' team, Grant Hancock's another varsity bowler, and we got Curtis Brown too. So we're going to lose those 5 seniors this year. But man, the effort they put up this season was great. It was just tremendous.
We'll grab a break. More with Coach Nick Howell when we come back on Hy-Vee's The Pitch.
When it comes to menswear, nobody does it better than Jim Ireland Menswear on the south side of the Centerville Square. Whether you need a new suit to look your best for that next business meeting or a new golf shirt to look your best for that next business meeting, Jim Ireland Menswear on the south side of the Centerville Square can help. And remember, wedding season is just around the corner. For all your tuxedo needs, stop by Jim Ireland Menswear on the south side of the Centerville Square. From business to casual, from head to toe, Jim Ireland Menswear. We've got you covered.
When it's time for new flooring in your home, be sure to check out J&L Flooring in Centerville. We are a family business where honesty and integrity come first. Whether you are looking for carpet, vinyl or hardwood, tile, laminate, or luxury vinyl planks, you are always assured to get top quality products at affordable prices. We feature the latest in flooring trends and financing is available. Give us a call today at 856-6331 to schedule an appointment. Ask about our new mobile showroom. For those with busy schedules, we bring the showroom to you.
There's no place like home, and there's no place like Northside Insurance to insure your home. We're your hometown insurance agency, which means we know you by name and will take time to understand your insurance needs. We can also help with your other insurance, such as auto, boat, farm, and business. Together with Allied Insurance, we'll design the insurance package that fits your needs. Call us today at 856-3333.
Quote to claim, we take care of you. Northside Insurance.
Founded in 1864, the Daily Iowegian is one of the oldest businesses in Centerville. Keep up on local news, sports, and all community events by reading the Daily Iowegian. You'll also find them online at dailyiwegian.com. That's dailyiwegian.com, where you'll find the latest in local news and much more. Subscribe today by calling 856-6336. That's 856-6336. The Daily Iowegian, the newspaper that cares about Appomattox County.
Listen to the bit, Daniel Thomas there at this young bowler. He had a lot to do, as much as a student can have, with getting bowling as a sport in our high school.
Yeah, just tremendous effort by him to even introduce us into our school system. I mean, if without him, you got to give him a little bit of credit. We wouldn't even have a bowling team, and we're going on our second year, and I hope it stays strong. We're going to have leagues throughout the summer, and we're going to have a meeting this coming Saturday at 1 o'clock at the bowling alley, and that's going to be the start of the league. It's at 1 o'clock. You're going to be able to bowl 3 games a week for $10. So Don's been giving us a pretty good fair rate all year. So that just gives an opportunity to any of these kids that are even, slightly remotely interested in bowling. Here's your chance to kind of go in and get some practice, make yourself better. I encourage all the ages, any age, go in there and do that. Get a little experience, so when you get in high school, you're not just all kind of lost on how it all works. So that's a great opportunity for them. But yeah, Daniel, like I said, it's tremendous, how passionate he is about the game. He really wanted this for the school. And, without him, we wouldn't be sitting here on in their second year. So hope it continues and we get a good turnout next year. We got a young team this year, so we'll carry over for next year, and I think we'll have a good turnout.
Boys and girls total, how many seniors did we lose?
5. We lost three boys and 2 girls.
Okay.
So,
and talk a little bit about the other seniors then, I guess.
Michaela McCarl, she was senior for the girls varsity team. I think she had surgery throughout the year, so she missed a few meets, but the majority, she probably made about 80 of them. Good bowler. She bowled last year too. Tremendous improvement from the beginning of the season till the end. I would say she raised her average by about 10 pins just by, listening to me and for instruction and just getting into practice. Courtney Ballinger, she's the other senior. She bowled last year. Very passionate about the game too, just like Daniel. Always encouraging people at the bowling alley and just trying to make our team better. And she just hated to lose. Absolutely hated to lose. And you knew it. So that just shows, how good of, she just had a good connection with the team. She's just a tremendous athlete for bowling. So those 2 girls we're going to lose. We're going to lose Curtis Brown. He bowled a little bit throughout the year, missed quite a few meets, but he was always coming to practice, put in the hard work. So we're going to miss him. Daniel, of course, he bowled last year, brought the sport in the school system. You couldn't ask for a better teammate on your team. I mean, he's always encouraging people, and just like Courtney, like I said with Courtney, hated to lose. Absolutely hated to lose, and I love that about him. So he was always encouraging people, and, he knows stuff about the game. He can help people out here with little things. And then the other thing is Grant Hancock's first year out for bowling. Got talked into it through Daniel and a couple other guys on the team. From week 1 till the end of the year, this individual did not even know how to hold the ball, and he was throwing hook by the end of the year. So that's just through hard work, coming to practice. He receives information very well through me as the coach and other players, and we're going to miss him too. So losing 5 seniors, but we're returning a lot of freshmen and sophomores. We have a really young team, so I hope this continues out through several years on down the road.
Talking Big Red and Rennet bowling with Coach Nick Howell, and we'll come back and look to wrap up after this on Hy-Vee's The Pitch.
Sales and Associates Cook Insurance in Centerville and Corridon is proud to be a part of the Pitch Sports Show. Give Sales and Associates a call today at 888-767-0239. That's 888-767-0239. Call them locally in Centerville at 856-3375. That's 856-3375. For all your insurance needs, call Sales and Associates Cook Insurance in Centerville and Corridon.
Hello, this is Billy Thomas of the Thomas Funeral Home. Have you considered the benefit of advanced funeral planning? You plan for your first car, your first home, your children's college, and your retirement. Planning makes sense. Guaranteed pricing, peace of mind, and the alleviation of stress on your family are just a few of the benefits of advanced funeral planning. Please feel free to pick up the phone or stop by the funeral home with any questions regarding advanced funeral planning.
Call the Thomas Funeral Home at 856-4321 or visit them at 501 North 18th Street in Centerville. Chico Construction provides a complete line of excavating equipment for all your water, sewer, and building needs. Whether it be residential, commercial, or agricultural, Chico Construction can help. Serving Centerville and Southern Iowa for more than 40 years. Call Dave McCann at Chico Construction, 895-1980. That's Dave McCann at 895-1980. Chico Construction. For all your excavating needs, remember,
McCann can.
Hey everybody, it's Ocker the Broker with Ocker Realty in Centerville, located at 315 North 10th, just across from the post office. At Ocker Realty, we don't just list your house, we sell your house. We have innovative ways to make that happen. One of them being our virtual tours. Check out what we can do for you. Give us a call at 437-0500. That's 437-0500. Or call me on my cell at 641-895-0862. That's 895-0862. Ocker Realty in Centerville. Follow us home. Ocker Realty is an equal housing opportunity firm. Russ Ocker Broker.
You're listening to The Pitch on KCOG in Centerville, and the winter sports season is starting to wind down. Our girls' season's over on the basketball. The bowling is now over. We got boys basketball tomorrow night. We'll have a big crowd at Lakeview for that, and we have wrestling still going with Kate Kosrich up at the state tournament. So we'll put a wrap on the bowling here with Coach Howe. And Coach, how excited are you? You get your first season under your belt. What have you learned about coaching this year that you're looking forward to taking into next year?
The biggest thing for me was the amount of time that people want to spend for practice. I mean, we could have 6 or 7 hour practices, and there would be every single kid there till the end. You know, bowling's kind of the sport you can carry throughout your entire life, and you can join leagues. And, you know, I've had so many people come up to me and just say, can we have additional practices, you know, just because we enjoy it so much. So I think the passion that all the kids have, I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know what to receive on that end. But just the fact that all the kids have came up and received it so well, and they just want to continue on, it's amazing. You know, we started out with about 45 kids, and we ended with about 28. So just the interest alone, I think, surprised me. And I hope that there's more interest next year. And, you know, I might have to get a little bit of help as far as coaching because it's a lot of kids. But I absolutely love it. I'm blessed with this opportunity. I appreciate it so much.
Well, let's take a look at some of the other things going on sports-wise. Moulton Udall, their boys basketball team, lost out to Southeast Warren, 56-45, not a bad basketball game. Now, Moravia's boys basketball team plays Mormon Trail tomorrow night at Murray at 6:30. That should be a good contest. The Centerville Big Reds, of course, are at home tomorrow night against Eddyville Blakesburg. That's 7 p.m. The winner of that goes to Sheraton on Tuesday the 21st to take on either Albia or Pelican Christian. And then as far as the Moravia girls, they defeated Moulton Udall in the first round of the tournament and then lost to Seymour 51-37. And now Seymour is at Burlington Notre Dame on Friday night. They got to go all the way over there to take on Burlington Notre Dame, and that should be a great basketball game. The Seymour girls have a legitimate chance. I mean, they could lose to Burlington. Burlington's a very good team, but that's kind of a coin toss game. If they get by that, they have a really good chance of playing at state. So we wish them the very, very best. We will grab a break, come back, and look to wrap up. Get some final thoughts from Chad and Josh, and maybe a few last-minute deals from Hy-Vee when we come back on Hy-Vee's The Fit.
What is important to you right now? Is it your health? Is it your job? Is it your family? Perhaps it's your upcoming retirement or your lack of a plan to get to retirement. This is Henry Ortman at the Annuity Shop in Centerville. Successful coaches always have a plan for their team and for the next ball game. In the financial game of life, you need a smart plan to protect your family and a smart plan for your retirement. For almost 30 years now, I have been helping people with life insurance and retirement plans with cash flow. It's critically important to have a plan financially for your family and for your retirement. I can help you with both. I'm Henry Ortman at the Annuity Shop in Centerville.
Henley Dental in Centerville reminds you of the importance of taking good care of your teeth. You should have your teeth cleaned and examined every 6 months. Call Henley Dental in Centerville at 856-4103. That's 856-4103. Taking good care of your teeth can save you a lot of pain and a lot of money. At Henley Dental in Centerville, they offer a wide array of dental procedures. Call Henley Dental in Centerville at 856-4103. That's 856-4103. Henley Dental in Centerville. Only 10% of collision repair shops achieve iCar Gold Class standard, the highest training level recognized in the industry. RK Auto Body is proud to be one of them. We know the latest repair techniques, how to find hidden damage, and how to repair your car's critical safety features so they work properly again. We invest in training because we would never cut corners with your family's safety at stake. And neither should you. Get your vehicle repaired at RK Auto Body, where your safety is our top priority. RK Auto Body is located at 21317 Highway J46 Centerville, or call them at 641-856-2500.
You are listening to The Bitch on KCOG Centerville. I want to thank all of our fine sponsors: Chico Construction, Northside Insurance, Thomas Funeral Home, RK Auto Body, Henry Ortman at the Annuity Shop, J&L Flooring, Daily Eye Weekend, Cook Insurance, Jim Ireland Menswear, Henley Dental, Ocker Realty, Power Insurance with the Hall of Fame Challenge, and, of course, our presenting sponsor, Hy-Vee. So next Thursday night, the Faculty All-Star Game is a three-point contest at 6 o'clock. That is brought to you by the Pitch Sports Show. We hope to get a good crowd for that in the Faculty All-Star Game. But, guys, we have some big sports things coming up the next tomorrow night, really. You know, Caden Kosrich is certainly going to be making us proud. He's going to have a tough match, and there's going to be a whole lot of folks probably down at the boys' basketball game with the radio to their ear, and a whole lot of folks up at the wrestling wondering how the boys are doing. We're split a little bit tomorrow night, but a lot of things to be excited about.
It's like we said before, this is an exciting time of year. You got the wrestling state tournament. You got the basketball postseason starting, and it's an exciting time to be a Big Red, and hopefully we'll get Caden to win that first round match and the boys to win tomorrow night and probably take on a Pella Christian team.
Josh, I know you'll be running the. Will you be running the big board tomorrow night, or do they do that?
I'll be running the stat board like my normal tomorrow night.
Yeah, all right.
Best seat in the house.
There you go. All right, tell us some great reasons to come out to Hy-Vee.
Well, again, we got a great 4-day sale. Come out and see us. Got a lot of great items in there. We have Kitchen Fresh, 12-inch pieces, pepperoni sausage or cheese, just $5 each. Hy-Vee yogurt, just 2 for 88 cents. And we have Hy-Vee chicken noodle tomato soup, just 29 cents a can, limit 12. And then don't forget to come in here and use your Fuel Saver Plus Perks card. Not only are you signed up to win great prizes, such as $100 gift cards or a $10,000 cash prize, but you can also get money off on certain items. So you're going to see the perks signs throughout the store, and if you swipe your perks card, you can get better deals on those money off. And as well, they also send coupons with perks card. I know right now that people that are signed up with Fuel Saver Plus Perks card should be getting in the mail or have gotten in the mail. I think there's a coupon out there for $20 off a $200 order. So lots of great advantages to have that perk card. If you haven't got signed up, just stop in here to customer service and we'll get you fixed right up.
I'm signed up. Are you sure? You guys made a nice one. I'm pretty sure.
I think what you need to do is when you get your grocery cart full, just one item at a time.
Buy one item at a time.
Run back around. One back. Yeah.
People behind me in Atlanta love me with me.
We'll open the Ocker lane and just.
There you go.
Yeah.
If everybody started doing it, it'll look like that night when Bryce messed up the whole store.
Bring that up once in a while. Yeah.
All right,
Big Red doesn't know anything about that. Let's not talk about that.
Caden Kosrich tomorrow night at State, 6 p.m. is the 2A session. Good luck also to Nick Martin and Quentin Castile. The 1A session's at 1:30 tomorrow. We wish them the best of luck. A lot of things to be proud of here in Appomattox County. And then tomorrow night, the Big Red basketball team is at home against Eddyville. Blakesford, 7 o'clock tip. You and Mike O'Connor will have the exciting play-by-play action there. And the Moravia boys basketball team is in action tomorrow night as well at Murray at 6:30 against Mormon Trail. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. For Kelly Kessler and Josh Rice, a big thanks to everybody. Had a whole lot of fun with this draft tonight. We'll look forward to that faculty game on Thursday, the 23rd. Until then, my friends, take care.
Woo! Big Mac, Mac Jr., Grand Mac 2. That's 3 Mac sizes made just for you. So no matter where you might be at, there's a Big Mac for that. Big Mac for that. Lunchtime already. Today's extraordinary. Got rid of all that spam. Clear the paper jam. Juicy, cheesy, iconic Big Mac burger. Now in 3 sizes. Only at McDonald's for a limited time. Man, I'm loving it. At participating McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Welcome, everyone. Let's go ahead with roll call. Kevin Yates.
Here.
Margaret Hanson.
Present.
Pterodactyl.
Here. You can't always choose your name, but you can choose your favorites with McDonald's McPick 2 menu.
Let me get a McPick 2.
Mix and match 2 of your favorites with McPick 2 for $3. Choose from 6-piece chicken.